While in Phuket, we ended up staying at Naithonburi Resort. When you first go into the lobby, at the side there, you just go through those doors and you can check in. Then there's a guy that comes and takes your bags and takes you to show you where your room is. This is our room. There were 4 of us and we slept here comfortably. The beds are a little hard, but it wasn't too bad. It was pretty comfortable. We had a nice balcony overlooking the property and one of the pools. Just to mention, we did end up going in June, which is technically during monsoon season. A lot of people are worried to go during that time because they think it's going to rain all the time and it's going to ruin their time. But in May and June and even part of July, it does rain, but very little. So it'll either rain at night when you're sleeping anyways, or during the day it might rain for 30 minutes and then stop. So we would highly recommend coming at this time. It's been amazing. It's been less busy, so less touristy. There's no crazy crowds. You're able to go and do everything you want to do. The weather is really nice. It was sunny most days, and it's still pretty warm. It was like 30 degrees Celsius. So here we are exploring some of the property, just to show you. When you go to the side there next to one of the pools, there is a game room, a library. There's a conference room. I think they were getting ready to do a wedding while we were there because we could see the tables being set up. They really take good care of the property. It looks really pretty. There's lots of tropical plants everywhere. The grass is cut. There's people walking around all the time, sweeping and making sure that it's clean. Here is the library, which is not really a library. I mean, there are some books in there. It's more of a relaxing area. You can just sit there. You could sit and read a book or hang out. Again, you can see there's no people anywhere. It's pretty deserted, which for us was really nice. We enjoyed that. It wasn't big crowds. Another great thing on the property is the laundry room. We usually travel pretty light. We pack about 7 days worth of clothes and make sure that we stay in places where we can do laundry. That way we're not traveling with big bags and can just have a backpack each. So they did have this laundry. They have the soap there as well if you need it. And this is us back outside. They do have a small kids area. There's really not much there. I think most people just enjoy time in the pool. We spent most of our time at this particular pool. It did have a little beach area that you can hang out at. The water's pretty shallow there. They have this fountain next to it. As you can see, the pools are not packed full of people either. Going during the month of June or July is really the perfect time to go. Here's one of the pools at the side. They had a few little mini pools and then the big pool in the center of it. Here's another beach. It's a pretty big pool with the 2 beaches. They also provide floaties for the kids and adults if you want them. They do have a bunch of lounge chairs around, as well as 3 cabanas that usually get reserved pretty early in the morning. But if you get there early enough, you could grab one. Another great thing is they have bikes that you can just take. They have kids ones and adult ones that you can use. Here you can see the outdoor area between the library and the game room. There's a ping pong table here that you can use. Next to the ping pong table is the game room. You have access to that until 10 p.m. at night. And inside there are a couple pool tables, foosball tables. They have a TV area where they have the Nintendo Switch as well. It's nice they have a little convenience store on the property. I think because it was off-season time, the shop was a bit empty. Not too many things on the shelves, but you could still get everything you could need. They have ice cream, snacks, they have all kinds of food items, hygiene products, shampoo and things like that. They had a toy area, lots of floaties and things like that for the kids, for the pool. They have this little toy section at the back of the store. It's nice. They also have a few things that you could need, like mosquito repellent. If you have any stomach issues, they have stuff for that as well. Some alcohol. One of the best things about this hotel is the breakfast. So it was included in the room rate. There's a bunch of seating outside and inside as well. They have a lot of variety and different stations. They have different juices, water, milk. And then all of those containers are filled with different things. There's sausages, different rice dishes. The best part of the breakfast, though, which was Ollie's favorite for sure, was just on the outside part of the restaurant there. There's a guy that makes these chicken sandwiches. They're really small, but they are amazing. They also have a waffle and pancake station. They keep making them, so they're fresh. They have their own egg station, so you can go up and get an omelet, scrambled eggs, fried eggs, anything you want. They also have a bunch of fresh fruit. They have coffee, tea. The breakfast is amazing. It was really good. If you have little kids, they also have 2 kids areas with some toys and things like that for smaller children. And then right across the street from the resort, there are a few fruit stands. We ended up getting some shakes there, like fruit smoothies. So you pick a cup and then they blend it for you with some ice. It's amazing. One negative thing about it being monsoon season, the waves were pretty high, so we couldn't really swim in the ocean. We did give it a try one of the days, but the waves were crazy. We were hoping to go snorkeling, but that did not happen. It just seemed really scary. When we went in the water, the waves would come and then they would kind of pull you in. So it was too scary to go in. There were people there that were surfing, so if you're there to do that, it would be perfect for it. Then go during monsoon season, and some of the waves on certain days would get pretty high. The beach is really nice though, and again, not crowded. Usually this area would be pretty crowded if it was during the on season, but we're lucky. We had a bunch of space to ourselves. The kids were pretty excited to go into the ocean, but that quickly changed once they saw those waves and how they were pulling them in. So after that attempt for a very short amount of time, we decided to just go back to the resort across the street. Even though we couldn't swim in the ocean, the pool is still pretty great. So we spent a couple hours there. The kids had lots of fun swimming around. The resort has a few floaties and also like a surfboard, big surfboard or windsurfing board. I'm not sure exactly what they're called. You can see Arya standing on it right here. Then we took a break from the pool and went out to dinner at a restaurant that was a couple spots down from our resort, across the street from the beach. The food was really good. And then after that, we walked across the street and just checked out more of the beach there. It's a really beautiful beach. There were people fishing. Then we just went back to our hotel and hung out there. Another great thing that's on site is their massage area. So I took the kids for their massages. It was Ollie's first massage. They enjoyed it. There's different spots when you walk along the beach. They even have swings. We ended up walking down the beach a little further and came across this really good restaurant that's at the end. We were there at the perfect time of day. The sun was setting. It was really beautiful. It has been a pretty crazy feeling though to go to all these places, restaurants, shops, even the resort, and there not be crowds of people. At this restaurant, we were the only ones there. Of course, we had to get the shakes. We've been getting those pretty much every day since we've been here in Thailand. The coconut shake is the best. The sun was setting as we were finishing our meal. We even saw a little hermit crab. The sunset was beautiful. The clear water and the beautiful color of the sky. So overall, we would recommend this resort. We really enjoyed our stay there. The kids really loved it. Even if you don't have kids, it's still a great place to stay. It is in the northern part of the island, so it's a bit far from the center. But if that's what you're looking for, it is a great place to stay with a nice beach, which I'm sure during the on-season you'd be able to swim there. Even if not, you have the pools and the great property, lots of options, things to do, as well as a great buffet breakfast. Plus, when you want to go into town, you can just get a cab through the Grab app and go there. We basically did that a few times, and it costs $5 to $10 each time to go into town and check out some of the night markets and things like that, which I will show in the next videos.